okay.
I think I found like 2 mammoth birds at the start, and that was it.
How was I as last?
You were good. You weren't really needed and everything like that, but you were doing really good. You were kind of out in the open, but he wasn't really going for you, so you were able to stay away. Definitely, I think the MVP was definitely Maggie, though. Her harpoon placements were really spot on, and there were a couple of times when you probably could have done a cutoff better, but really good job.
Thank you.
Yeah, when I saw that monster wasn't attacking me, I decided I could get a little closer into the action.
Yep. As to your question, Victory, I think that, yeah, it was probably when I had the press release of this game. That was a while ago. That being the case, though, see, Assault does not do more damage than the other 3 hunters put together. I would say, not even close to that. I would say Assault probably makes up... I would say on a good team that's functioning correctly and against a good monster that knows what they're doing, I would say Assault does roughly 60 to probably 70-75% of the team's damage. They definitely do a lot of it, but the rest of the team absolutely needs to be doing their share as well. I feel that a lot of people feel that the Assault is responsible for all the damage on the monster, and I disagree. I feel that the presence of the Assault is important because it forces the monster to move away from the Assault. There's very few Assaults where, but with the possible exception of Markov, you don't really care where the Assault is. I mean, the other way around. I mean, Markov, you don't care if he's shooting you in the butt with a lightning gun because it kind of tickles. If anything, I think Markov's lightning gun needs a slight buff. But otherwise, I think that the Assaults really force the monster to keep mobile because all of them can really punish a stationary monster. And so I think that this Assault's greatest strength is just that. Hold on one second. Ooh, and we've got the fabulous Kraken.
Are we gonna do bedtime?
Yeah. So after this game, I will go ahead and tuck in my son. So I will be AFK for a few minutes. What was that I said before, Victory? Love that little split tail. Great. Okay, eating the corpse right off the bat. I like this. A lot of people don't really do it because if you're going to be carrying birds at the beginning, nobody really cares because they know where you are because there's footprints and corpses there. So flying over here, we'll see a lot of monsters go this general direction and kind of basically go east. Very rarely do I see them go west, mostly because the junkyard is absolute filth when it comes to feeding. This cave area is sometimes okay. This is a great area, but it's usually got 1 or 2 Armordons, and if you're not playing with buffs, it isn't really a fun area to go as a monster. But up and down here, you can usually find a lot of mammoth birds and get a lot of food off the way. So here we go, carrion birds spotting the way, and they do have a daisy and a new sloth right here. Yeah. Sorry. Back to the game at hand. See, and again, going after a sloth. I am a huge anti-4-meat person. There's no reason. That takes a long time, and it's just totally not worth it because the hunters can be right up on you, and I feel that it's a lot faster to take down other meat. What is it? I don't know when I would have said that victory, because the assault. Okay. Okay. Yes. 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 Okay. I understand what you're saying. So the assault technically does do more damage than the rest of the hunters put together. But yeah. Okay. I apologize if I misrepresented that. Because if you're doing 60 to 70, 75% of the damage, that is more than everyone else put together. So yes, he does do more than everyone else put together. But I wanted to put it in the light that, hey, look, Kraken, wee, flying. In the light that the assault isn't the only one that should be doing damage, is what I meant. I meant to phrase it. What is it? Oh, you want the headphones? Okay, let me get the headphones. Sorry, my son is on my lap. Is that the monster? Yeah, okay. Oh, a mouse. Okay. Awkward with my son here. Oh, somebody's in a plant or armadillo. What is that? Oh, wow. Hadrosaur got down? Was it from the,
Maybe I can call you guys.
I'm not sure.
Where's my phone?
Wow, I'm not too sure what that was from. It might have been the Armadon and the Reavers. I'm not too sure. I apologize. Aiden, why did you need my headphones? Okay, so Monster, not sure if he saw that the assault got a strike. But definitely going to be able to capitalize on it. Going to be able to evolve. So they don't have, so they do have a Hank, so they do need to be aware. So right here probably would have been a better place to evolve. Whoa! You okay? Okay, my son wants aid. Okay, and there's the monster evolve. Not quite undercover. Could be punished if Hank was a little bit closer, so just be very careful. I feel like up here would have been a better place to evolve, to be honest. So 3 Lightning, 2 Vortex, 1 Banshee. This is the build I really like. I've used it for a long time. Haven't really found too much of a reason to change it just yet. And here comes the dome. Ooh, almost escapes out of the dome. But the monster full health, but no armor. It's going to be a very interesting fight. So the biggest thing about her is that she knows that the biggest strength is her anti-air gun, so just be very careful with it. Not a lot of places to hide, so doing a great job using this pillar for protection and getting those Banshee mines set up so that they can. And unfortunately, I think that Vortex hit the wall. Monster getting it shot a little bit. So the big thing about the assault, especially with Lennox, is that Lennox does have an anti-air gun, but the biggest thing to worry about it is that there's travel time involved. So always be careful. You definitely don't want to be on the ground because the assault can definitely punish that. Ooh, support, really low health, but does manage to cloak in time and does a good job of getting away. So it looks like the monster's going to probably lose about a quarter of its health here. Might be able to get it down. Ooh, and that's assault. Very low health, and the assault gets a second strike. Looks like that conjugates were just slightly too slow on getting the shield protector out. Now with the assault down, because the assault is down, this is why I think the meta is going to go this way eventually. With the assault down, it's basically the health value you lose in getting a strike is very worth it. So even if you have no armor, absolutely against this team composition, I would be going for at least 1 or 2 more strikes, I think. Just because if you play it safe, it's just going to allow them to regroup. You're not going to get your stage 3 evolution during this drop more than likely. And like I said, you're going to be trading great value. Hi, Ooh. Yeah. What is it? One up? Okay, you need to stop doing that extreme jumping. Wow. Look at the monster. I'm not going to give you the headphones because it's fun. You're going to be a huge monster. So right now, very interesting that they decided to dome, because right now without the assault, it's going to be very hard for them to put a lot of pressure. Hank is going to be the main damage source. Hank and Slim in this fight. Basically, Maggie is going to basically be harpooning and trying to be on the defensive to kind of protect them while the two of them do as much damage as possible. Thank you, Aiden. So here we go. Conjugate's about to go down. Half health. I'm not too sure. I think his cloak is down. And then again, spore guns being used as much as possible. And it looks like there is the cloak, so the monster will not get the support. They're doing a little bit more damage against Slim, and the Trapper just staying up here, putting harpoon traps up here to slow down the Kraken. So really good engagement actually for the Hunters, all things considered. Without the assault, they are able to whittle it down its armor, and are able to start doing a little bit of permanent damage. So very good job. Monster forced to retreat and does not have a lot of energy or armor and energy ready to evolve. So very good job by the Hunter team. So monster eating a little bit of food. And this area usually has a few mammoth birds. I'm not seeing any though. There they are. But Slim. And it looks like that lightning was a little further off. And there's the assault, 2 strikes. So right now, a little bit of chip damage never ever hurts. And it looks like Hadrosaur moving away, trying to get into a better position. I like that the Kraken's leading him away from the Sloth. And it looks like that the Trapper is just keeping a parallel. That's exactly what you want to do. The dome's ready to go down. And this is actually a very good... This is a good Hunter dome, I think. Wipe out the Sloth while you can. Ooh, actually, this Rocky Pillar might be a little bit scary. So Hadrosaur at half health and his personal shield. Once that personal shield goes, Hank has to be on the ball, because once that assault goes down, it's going to be all over again, and the monster will be able to make quick work. It does look like Hank is able to get that shield up just in time. And there we go. Hadrosaur getting pegged into the corner, but it looks like he is able to be kept alive by both Slim and Hank. Doing a very good job. And it looks like Dead's given up and is doing the sexy dance. That looks really cool, actually.
GG.
Yeah, I'm done playing Monster.
Okay, wait, were you stuck there, man, or did you give up? Like,
I just gave up and I shift tabbed. So it spammed me. The spam Hank Slim or Sunny Slim, then frankly, I'm not gonna bother.
Good game, though. You were doing really good, Dead. I think that once you downed the assault, I feel like you could have been a little bit more aggressive, even though you had no armor. I think that you probably could have traded in after that dome went down. You probably could have gotten another strike or two for a little bit of permanent health damage, which I think would have been worth it in that case. But
I couldn't get to Slim. No, not Slim. Hank at all. I keep every time he cloaks, I lose him, and then he just bugs full health and it resets like it did in the other dome.
yeah, that's fair enough. Usually, though, if he's cloaked, that means you can just kind of keep an eye out on Slim. And if you do the pressure on Slim and then go back to Hank once he pops up. Because if you put pressure on Slim, because Slim can't really get away, like Maggie can kind of defend herself. But if you go after Slim, then that's going to force Hank to use his projector. And then you can see where that beam's coming from and just start wailing him as soon as possible. But really good job, though. Hold on one second.